Our first presenter, please welcome Somith. Ready.
I decided to use a few of the Dale Carnegie principles, such as giving sincere appreciation and letting the other people do the talking.
Good for you.
And with that, we were able to get more stuff done, and it felt a lot cohesive and a lot better than before. And even still, as we were presenting, I used another one of the Dale Carnegie principles, don't fuss with trifles, which says that you shouldn't deal with any of the small little things they can't control.
I had to pick one. What's the big lesson you want us to take from what you just said, Fidel? What should we do?
Is the big lesson to get a better conversation is to let the other person do the talking and talk in their interests.
Alicia O'Broy.
But after that breakthrough, I'm able to present myself better on camera, and I think that if you try to push yourself out of your comfort zone at least once, it will make your life a lot more easier, because you know you've already done that one thing that was super hard, and it makes everything else really easy.
What I noticed about this individual is they're dedicated to improving and dedicated to lifting others as they improve. And we've heard this as they've talked about how they've helped, how they've challenged themselves, how they've challenged others to grow and be better. And it's not a one-off. When someone has this kind of dedication, other people are inspired. They're inspired to improve, and this person gets a chance to set the bar and continue to raise it. It improves everything and every team they're associated with and every organization they become a part of. Our final presenter.
Seeming interested in the other person in a conversation, or like letting him do the talking, you have a better chance of keeping that friend, or like having they remember you, and like they know that, oh, this person will listen to me, and like you are recognized for what you are, and they feel important too. And so what you can take away from this is that by being interested in the other person, letting them do the talking, you'll have better relationships and better successes in life.
For me, I struggled a little bit with coming up with presentation ideas, or coming up with how to speak it. So going in 30 minutes early and getting help from Jeff and redoing the presentation one or two times, I was able to be ready for class and able to present it a lot easier.
Seems to me, particularly right now, as everyone is separated by Zoom and electronics, that ability to connect with folks has become even more critical. And one of the complaints that I hear consistently from people that are hiring millennials, they're like, oh my gosh, they don't know how to deal with people. They're always on their phones. What we've worked on here will help catapult you to a different level. Because for our participants, thank you so much for being here. You've learned a skill that some people don't get until their 40s or 50s. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I'd had this sooner. Not just because of business. But I cannot tell you how many people have gone through a Dale Carnegie course and come back and said, it has changed my relationship with my husband or my wife. It's changed how I deal with my kids. It's made me so much less stressed at work. And it is the consistent application to these principles. And we've talked about it. It's kind of this interplay. And as we do that, it's going to help us create more success and get more enjoyment out of life.